Good morning. I am here with today's Bible reading. We're going to begin with 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verses 1 through verse 18. Am I not truly free? Am I not a missionary of the liberating King? Have I not personally encountered Jesus our Lord? Are you not my work, my mission in the Lord? Even if others don't recognize that I am His emissary, at least you do, because you are the seal, the living proof that the Lord commissioned me to be His representative. Let me speak in my own defense against those keeping themselves busy picking me apart. Have we lost the right to eat and drink? Have we lost the right to bring along our wives, our sisters in Jesus? Other emissaries travel with their wives, and so do the brothers of our Lord, not to mention Cephas. Is it just Barnabas and who have lost the right to earn a living? Is a soldier in combat required to pay his own salary? Who would plant a vineyard and not enjoy one grape from it? Who would care for and nurture a flock but never taste the fresh milk? These ideas aren't based on merely human notions. The law says these same things. In Moses' law it is written, "Do not muzzle the ox while it is treading out your grain." Is God's concern here limited to oxen, or does He speak here ultimately of our benefit? These things were written for us, so as the plowman plows and the worker gathers, they can labor with the hopeful expectation that they too will share in the good harvest. The same principle applies here. Is it too much to ask that we would be compensated materially for planting life and world-changing spiritual realities? If you have rightfully supported others, shouldn't we deserve your support even more? We have never insisted on this right. Instead, we would rather put up with anything than to put obstacle in the way that prevents even one person from experiencing the good news of the Anointed One. Perhaps it has escaped your notion that leaders and priests of the temple make their livings off the temple, and that those who tend the altar eat their dinners from part of the sacrifices. So it shouldn't be a stretch that the Lord has arranged for preachers of the gospel to make a living by those who have embraced and been liberated by the gospel. Despite what I've said here, I have never staked a claim for such things, and I have no intention to start now. That's not why I'm writing. I would rather die than have anyone, including me, invalidate my right to boast. You see, if I preach the good news, it's nothing to brag about. This urgency, this necessity, has been laid on me. In fact, if I were to stop sharing this good news, I'd be in big trouble. You see, my story is different. I didn't volunteer for this. Had I volunteered to preach the good news, then I would deserve a wage, a reward, or something. But I didn't choose this. God chose me and entrusted me with this mission. You're looking for the catch. I know you're wondering, what reward is he talking about? My reward, besides being with you and knowing you, is sharing the good news of the Anointed One with you free and clear. That means I don't insist on all my rights for support in the good news. And that was 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verses 1 through verse 18. Now we're going to read Psalm chapter 33, verses 12 through 22. Oops, went down too far. Can't get it to stay there. There we go. The nation whose true God is the Eternal is truly blessed. Fortunate are all whom he chooses to inherit his legacy. The Eternal peers down from heaven and watches all of humanity. He observes every soul from his divine residence. He has formed every human heart, breathing life into every human spirit. He knows the deeds of each person inside and out. A king is not delivered by the might of his army. Even the strongest warrior is not saved by his own strength. A horse is not the way to victory. Its great strength cannot rescue. Listen, the eye of the Eternal is upon those who live in awe of him, those who hope in his steadfast love, that he may save them from the darkness of the grave and be kept alive during the lean seasons. We live with hope in the Eternal. We wait for him, and he is our divine help and impenetrable shield. Our hearts erupt with joy in him, because we trust his holy name. O Eternal, drench us with your endless love, even now as we wait for you. That was Psalm 33, verses 12 through 22. Lastly, for today, our Bible reading, we're going to read Proverbs chapter 21, verses 11 and 12. A naive person wises up when he sees a mocker punished. A wise person becomes even wiser just being instructed. The right living understands how evildoers operate. He subverts them and ruins their plans. And that was Proverbs chapter 21, verses 11 and 12. Okay, guys, that was today's Bible reading. I hope it touched your guys' hearts. I hope you guys are having a great morning, a great day. Hope you have a great day. I know it's early for the video. Couldn't sleep, so I got up. It's 5:30. So I thought I'd get your video up and put it on, in case I decide to go back to bed here in a little bit. So I wanted you guys to have your video on early today. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's bring those souls to Jesus. And God willing, I'll see you guys all tomorrow with another Bible reading. Bye, guys. God bless.